I'm Ben of the BTC Sessions, and this is your bullish bit brought to you by the Bitcoin 2023 conference in Miami Beach, Florida, May 18th through 20th. Head down, check out 15,000 plus attendees, 2,000 plus companies, and 150 plus speakers, including people like Matt Odell, Alex Gladstein, Lynn Alden, Michael Saylor, and many more to be announced. This will be my 4th time attending. Don't miss it. b.tc/conference. Use code BTC Sessions at checkout for 10% off.
I think that it's bullish because we need the bad actors out, and I actually view more. You know, you look at the SEC, and they're probably going to get more involved. There's going to be more regulations, and I've talked to people like Doomberg, and he was saying, "Well, we had kind of a Bitcoin debate," and he's like, "You know, I tried to argue that regulation was bullish, and a lot of Bitcoiners don't like that point." And he's like, "You're just going to transform it into the existing system." And I'm like, but you don't get it. Bitcoin's the Trojan horse. Like once people are onboarded into the network and once they get it, it's like, I don't care if it's Tether or if it's some other stable coin or whatever that gets people trade with to buy Bitcoin, and that creates the liquidity or whatever it is. If there's more regulation that comes about and that increases adoption, that's the Trojan horse. It's like, oh, well, you know, they invited it into Troy, and now that it's in there, it's going to destroy the city. And so I just think that even though there's this regulation that's coming with all these failures, I think that that's a positive, because I think that in some ways that's going to increase adoption, and there will be negatives that come from it. There will be more KYC. There will be more things that happen in the space that reduce privacy. And I'm not saying that that doesn't come with negatives, but I think that over time, if you look at it over a long enough time horizon, more people coming in, you know, more framework to get people on, to get people assured that they're not going to get rugged by an FTX or by a Genesis or whoever, and to show people the pitfalls of going the fiat way, of lending out their Bitcoin, and the problems it can have with having these counterparty risks. That's going to hopefully teach people about self-custody, teach people about the, you know, the principles that make it so resilient and make the network what it is. And even though there may be some negatives that come with it, and there will be, I think long-term it is bullish, because we got to burn the dead grass out, and we got to get more people on board and educate them. And when that happens, and once this continues to proliferate, the Trojan horse is in the city. And you can't put the genie back in the bottle. And so I think that ultimately that may be an unpopular take with a lot of Bitcoiners, but I think that as these bad actors get exposed and there is more framework put around Bitcoin in the industry in general, it's going to increase adoption. It's going to bring people in. And then at that point, the runaway train is just going to keep going faster and faster. And at some point, people are going to look up and, you know, look, everybody focuses on the on and off ramps between Bitcoin and fiat, but at some point, you know, you won't need those anymore. There'll be a